Alright, what's up, Metalheads? What's up, Metalheads? Peter Gilmore here for another video right here on Metal God 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down below in my pants, where you can subscribe to this channel and all my other channels, which are in the description box. So, like the video, subscribe to my channels. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Treat it like it's your bass guitar or your drum kit or your actual electric twanger or any other instrument, or treat it like it's your bitch or whatever. And turn on all notifications so you never ever, ooh, ever miss an upload. So please hit that subscribe button down below on this channel, my other channels as well. Show me your love and support. Smash that like button. Throw up those horns, ladies and gentlemen. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like I said, share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell so you don't miss anything. Because if you do, well, too bad. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've been trying to get this video done, but every time I do it, something on my phone, but, I'll hopefully, this will be the one that works, but we'll see. Anyway, on this pretty nice and kind of warm, kind of chilly, Thursday night, May the 19th, 2022, so happy birthday there, Katie Vick. Just watch out for Kane. My name is Kane. So, yeah, happy birthday to Katie Vick. And if it's your birthday, well, happy birthday to you. That's pretty much it. So on this Thursday night, I should say, because now it's fully dark here in the Northeast. Oh, well, in the Northeast, if anywhere else in the world, you're in the Midwest, or the West Coast, still daylight. So I hope you're having a great afternoon or early evening. But anyway, on this Thursday night, I felt like I wanted to. I'm just shooting the shit here. I will be going live later, probably around 10, maybe 11 o'clock, just to talk about some wrestling news and some other things. Just an open forum on my Shadows Lair channel, which the link is down in the description box. So, the 11th episode of the Shadows Lair will be coming up tonight. We'll be talking about Stephanie McMahon taking a leave of absence. We'll talk about more about Sasha and Naomi, that situation. Some news about Dynamite. Some big news regarding Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, possibly getting injured on the Rampage tapings. Hopefully it's not serious. But it's a possibility that Bryan Danielson may not make Double or Nothing. But we'll talk about that. And some other news in the world of professional wrestling. We got the NXT rating. Hopefully we get the Raw rating and the Dynamite rating. See what they got this week. I already know NXT got 601,000 for their show on Tuesday night. But we'll talk more about wrestling and some other news later tonight on the Shadows Lair channel. So, link to the channel is down below. Subscribe to it. Hit that bell so when it goes live, you won't miss it. That's it. But on the Metal God channel, I wanted to do an interesting video today. I try to do a lot of interesting videos. On this channel, mostly, if you have looked at my content, don't get a lot of music videos. Mostly it's about the dead, the faithful departed. I just do tribute videos to the faithful departed who have died in the music realm, the movies, entertainment, sports, stuff like that. Like Betty White, Tiffany, Thalia Hale, like goddess that you are, and mostly the wrestling community as well. So I've done some in that so-called wrestling community called the WC, where we lost Cody Brainerd a couple years ago. Then we lost Charlie Wolfcale a couple months ago. So I talk about that, and it's not for views, it's not for clout, not for subs or anything like that. I just, give my thoughts and opinions, and I pay my respects. And if it goes viral, it goes viral. What do you want me to do? I'm a pretty important Peter, a very important Peter, Mr. VIP. And you're not. But I digress. But I have done some music-related videos. I think the last few videos I've done I did the last two videos I done. I did a unbagging for this great band here in this moment, where I unbagged their new custom made denim jacket, denim studded jacket, the one that have on their merchandise store. I just got that, so check it out. I did a video on Monday, so check it out before this video. Then the video before that, I talked about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the people that are going to get inducted this year: Judas Priest, Pat Benatar, Joni Mitchell, Duran Duran, and people like that. And there goes the ice cream man. I'm your ice cream man. Okay, I'm not gonna sing Van Halen, but that's up. Pretty much is what it is. I would go get some ice cream from Mr. Softy, but I have ice cream in the fridge, so don't need it. I'm not gonna waste my money getting a liquid cockroach. No, whatever. That's an inside joke. But yeah. But anyway, we move on. But yeah, so check out the last couple of videos I've actually done that are music related. Those two videos in particular. And like, share, subscribe, leave a comment or two, and that's it. But this particular video hits home with me. And as the title below says, this is a video about why I love In This Moment. This great band right here, In This Moment, with the old school. I'm on the old school stuff this time. This is the 2011 tour shirt with the this is the third album, the Gun Show shirt from their 2011 tour. This shirt, I bought this at the All Stars tour, which was in the Soulland Ballroom and around the country. And actually, that tour almost broke up In This Moment for like 30. Was like what did Chris say? 30 minutes, I think. 30 seconds, 30 minutes, I think. It almost broke up the band, but thankfully, In This Moment, still around, kicking ass and making your eardrums bleed. They're on tour right now, actually, where they're doing a 12-city tour. They're about to go to Welcome to Rockville. I think starts tomorrow, actually. That's in Daytona Beach, Florida. They're gonna be on the Sirius XM Octane stage. So if you're in Florida, go see this great band. And I'm telling Peter Gilmore sent you. If you meet them, go tell them, like, hey, Peter Gilmore sent me. He's like, who's he? They know who I am. They'll secretly say, I don't know who he is, but thank you. They know who I am. They're just playing around. But I digress. But anyway, yeah, this video is about why I love In This Moment and why they're so inspirational to me. Now, I'm going to give you some backstory here. I may get a little bit emotional, so I don't show a lot of emotion on my videos, and I might get, Peter's crying, from these minions around here. I don't give a shit. But let me give you some backstory. Now, if you don't know who In This Moment is, they started off in 2005 with Chris Howarth, the main part of the band, and then he found Jeff Fab, then bass player Travis Johnson, who now plays with them now, and then the other guitarist Blake Bunzel. They were a band called Dying Star. And they were hanging around in Los Angeles. And then, later on, this lovely, beautiful lady named Maria Brink came around. She's lived in upstate New York. She goes to L.A. and meets up with Chris, and wanted to join the band, or she was looking for a band, and she auditioned, and first impression, Chris is like, this might not work, but then she persisted, and then eventually she joined the band, became Dying Star, which then became In This Moment. And Dying Star, by the way, is a song on their second album if you have the Ultraviolet edition. Not on the original second album called The Dream. I don't know why it wasn't, but... Anyway. But anyway, yeah, Maria met Chris, and they formed a beautiful friendship. And from 2005 up till now, they've been probably one of the, I think, the best metal band in all the land, in all of the metal community. That's just my opinion. You might have yours, but I have mine. Mine's better. But anyway, yeah, they formed in 2005. Their first album came out in 2005, 2006, Beautiful Tragedy. I met them on MySpace, Kenny! MySpace? Are you kidding me, MySpace? You know, remember MySpace was a big thing back in the day before that other company came around. Zuckerberg's company. Facebook, now it's Meta. But anyway, yeah, In This Moment was a MySpace band. Along with my good friends Louis and Francesco of December's Fall. By the way, check them out too. But anyway, yeah. Back in the MySpace days, your first friend was Tom. Then you had a top 8. And back in my day, back in like 2004, 2005, I was working for Brooklyn College Radio. I was a college DJ back in the day. You all know that by now. Most of you do, most of you don't. Yeah, I was a college DJ playing at Brooklyn College Radio. And I didn't know about MySpace or Facebook until my good friend Willie, I call him Reed. His real name is Willie, Wilmore, Willie, whatever. But I call him Willie. Not Chili Willie, the penguin. But my good friend Willie introduced me to Facebook. And I made my original Facebook page, my family page. And then later on, I made my actual Peter Gilmore main page, which is my main page. And then 2 years later, I made my third Facebook page, which is my fan page, which I barely use at times. But same thing with my family page. That's just my family page. I barely go on it. But I use my main Peter Gilmore Facebook page all the time. But yeah, so I made that. Then I made the MySpace page, and I had various people on there. Mostly bands like Ozzy, Sharon, Kelly. Big ups to Kelly. Congratulations, girl. Should have been my kid, but you know what I mean. Kelly's pregnant with Sid from Slipknot's baby, so congratulations to them. Should have been mine. No, sorry for another time. Yeah, so I had like them, Ozzy, Kelly, Tito. Remember Tito Tequila when she was hot? When she was like the hottest woman on MySpace. Now she's not. She's not even hot at all. She's just weird. But she's still around, sadly. Back in the day, she was on everybody's MySpace. But anyway, long story short. So when I was working at Brooklyn College Radio, I'll be going on MySpace. I would get random friend requests from different bands. Like December's Fall, who I met in 2005. I've been friends with them since 2005 for 17 years. God damn, that's long. You know what I mean? But anyway, another band I met was this band, In This Moment. So I got a friend request from In This Moment. I didn't know who they were. You get friend requests. Nowadays, you get friend requests on, everything. You're like, who the fuck is these people, You don't know who they are, because some of them might be trolls, some of them might be actual people. You never know, but, But back in the day, when MySpace was around, really didn't have much trolls back in the day, but... this is before YouTube time. Because YouTube, I think, started in 2005, 2006, I think. Because I didn't know about YouTube till 2006. But, long story short... Yeah, In This Moment sent me a friend request. Let me just... Sorry. Okay. It's hard to see my time, because I have my lights just, blaring into my timer. But I'm pretty good. I'm going to try to get this done, hopefully. But anyway, yeah, In This Moment sent me a friend request. I didn't know who the hell they were. I knew who December's Fall... Well, I didn't know who December's Fall was until I went on their page and listened to some of the songs. I'm like, yeah, they sound cool. Why not? Friend request, friended them, And then like I had a radio show, so I like played them on my radio show. I'm like, hey, maybe I reached out to them. I said, hey, you guys want to come on my show? I do a radio show here in Brooklyn. If you guys ever want to come up, we'll do an interview, we'll do this and that, blah, blah. So that's what Louis and Francesca did with, some of the members that used to be in the band, but not going to go there. But, yeah, I met Louis and Francesca. They came up to my show. We had a good time. And I've been friends with Louis and Francesca ever since for 17 goddamn years. They met my ex-girlfriend, Ashton Marie. They're good friends with Rosa right now. I mean, Francesca loves Rosa. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Rosa, me and Rosa love Louis and Francesca. We try to go to their gigs when they have a gig. But, but we're still friends. We support them, whatever they try to do. But we've been friends. Rosa's been friends with them since 2008 or 9, I think. Because when I first brought her to see December's Fall, she I was like, hey, this is my girlfriend Rosa, blah blah. Francesca fell in love with her. Louis was good friends with her, but I've known them since 2005. Blah blah, and I support them. I play their music. Got their albums. They have 2 albums out now, which they're not even signed still, but they've been around for 17 years. They just haven't been signed. They haven't found a good record deal. But that's another story for another time. I'm not going to go into that situation because I don't want them to kick my ass. Sorry, guys. But anyway, In This Moment came around the same time, sending me a friend request. So I'm like, okay. Went on their page. First song I heard was Prayers from the first, even before Beautiful Tragedy came out. I heard Prayers. I'm like, oh, this rip sounds pretty good. Little detuned guitars, like, cookie, clunky stuff. I heard Prayers for the first time, and then I hear this woman's voice screaming, and I'm like, what the hell? I mean, what is this? I didn't know who Maria Brink was at the time. I mean, because I'm a metal guy. I'm an old school metal guy. Metallica, Ozzy, Pink Floyd, stuff like that. There was no women in metal besides Vixen. And, the Runaways were the original women front singers that, in metal, without the Runaways, there wouldn't be Vixen and other girl bands back in the day like L7 and even Hole. Remember Courtney Love? You know who I'm talking about. And bands like that. But I didn't know but in those days, they were like very glam and semi-rock and hard rock. There was no women in metal. There was no women who could scream up, like Pantera or like Phil Anselmo or guys like that could scream like Cannibal Corpse or something like that. Let's take your Mikey, like that. But once I heard Maria scream, I'm like, holy crap! Who is this band? So I friended them right away, and then I started listening to Daddy's Fallen Angel, probably one of my favorite songs of all time. That's my theme song if you follow my EFED career. It also was the Prophecy's theme song. Now it's not. Now it's actually The Prophecy by Soulfly. But I can't play it for you guys because of copyright. Fucking copyright. One day I'm going to do a rant about copyright and why copyright should not even they shouldn't even be copyright laws on YouTube. If you're a content creator, you want to put a song by your favorite band in your video, you should have the right to put it in there. Not have the publishing rights, the publishers or the band itself tell you, oh, you can't do that. That's copyright infringement. No! We should have the right to put a snippet of the song in our intro or wherever we want in the video. We don't need to put licensing stuff or the Copyright Act in there so we don't get copyrighted and shit like that. No! That's against the freedom of speech and freedom of expression. And that's how YouTube is. They love to violate our First Amendment rights of freedom of expression and freedom of speech. Good job, Susan. You fucking, you know what? But that's another story for another time. But I will do another video later on, maybe this weekend or maybe, I don't know when. But I will do a video about YouTube copyright and copyright in general. and bring the popcorn. But I digress. So anyway, long story short about that. So I friended In This Moment, started listening to some of the other songs like Daddy's Fallen Angel, then Beautiful Tragedy. I love that song. Probably one of my favorite songs on that album. So I friended them. I'm like, I started playing them on my radio show, and people were like, who is this? And they were like asking me that, sending me messages and comments and stuff on my MySpace page, and sometimes on my Facebook page too. It's like, who the hell is In This Moment? And I'm like, go look them up, dude. Go on their MySpace. I sent them like the links to their MySpace page. This is before they even had a record deal. But then I'm like, I gotta see this band live. I didn't know, sometimes they would, back in MySpace, you could put posts up on the side of the MySpace page. You could say, oh, we're on tour, going to New York tonight, something like that. I didn't notice that until, like, later on when they played B.B. King's back in the day. With the original members of the band, Jeff Fab, Blake Bunzel, and Jesse Landry, who were the original members of the band. Then they left after the third album. Well, before the third album. Actually, no, Jesse left after the third album. Jesse left before the third album. He was replaced by Kyle Conchio, who just was the tour guy. No disrespect to Kyle. I love Kyle's great and everything. With Bad Wolves and everything. Great band, too. Then he got replaced by original bass player before Jesse joined the band, Travis Johnson. And after that, then Blake and Jeff left right before Blood. And then they got replaced by Randy Weitzel and then Tom Hain. But then Tom Hain left after Black Widow. And then Kent Dimmel came in and is now in the band. And they've been in the band like that. But that's it. So they've had lineup changes, but it's still a great band. Probably one of the best bands in metal. Not of all time, of course. Because we all know that's Black Sabbath and Ozzy. But I digress. So I met In This Moment back in 2005. I didn't meet them face to face. I just saw them in 2005. Then I first met them at Ozfest 2007 when it was free. Remember that when Ozfest was free, Lacey Hammer? You remember that. So I saw them live for the first time. Well, in 2005. Then I saw them in 2007 on Ozfest with Ashton Marie. They played the PNC Bank Art Center. So after they played, because Donick came on first, the time when he's death metal band, you gotta listen to them. You thought the Who was good? Not the Who, Roger Daltrey Company. The Who, H-U with you know who it is. Mongol metal, Mongolian death metal. That's the Who. But Donick is Taiwanese death metal. I didn't know who these guys were. They're just like sitting there, like people just like. Random members just sitting there like, oh, you gonna play or are you just standing there like a mute, And then they were just like, great. I saw them, I bought the album. I haven't listened to them in a while, but they were great. Then In This Moment came on, blew the house down. Freaking Maria Brink, back then she was had a baby doll dress on. Barely there. Her boobies are coming out and all the perverts like, oh, I want to touch your boobs, Perverts. But, that was her back in the day for the first 3 albums. She was dressed like in a baby doll dress. And sometimes she would try to go out in the crowd, and these perverts want to touch her boobs. They want to, mindless stuff, and she's like, I will kick your fucking ass. If you touch me, I will kick your ass. And she will do it too. Back in the day, she doesn't do it now, thankfully. But because they evolved and everything. But back in the day, when I met them in 2007 at Ozfest. Let me check my time here. Okay, gonna finish up. So I don't want to do this six more times. Yeah, I met them in 2007 at Ozfest. I had the picture. I don't know where it is now. I can't find it. I thought I had it on my MySpace, my Facebook pages. I can't find it. I don't know why. It's there, I just don't know where it is. It's probably like ancient because it's like 15 years old. But still, I took that picture with by myself, with Maria like next to me, and then Chris and them doing this, and then I think it was Blake or Jesse going like this to my head. I'm like, you bastard. But it's all in good fun. So I got to the merch tent. I met them. I talked to Maria and Chris. And I said, yeah, I'm a college DJ. I play your music. And I'm probably one of the first guys to play them in New York. They thanked me for it. It's like, oh, thank you. Hug, hug, hug. Kissy, kissy on the cheek, stuff like that. So I bought the original version of the original album. I bought Beautiful Tragedy right there in the original boxing because I had the inside, you know what I mean. You have the I can't really describe it, but they have the box, and then they had the butterfly logo, and then inside was the actual CD with the Maria dressed up in the Beautiful Tragedy video. That's it. Then every year, every time they came out with a new record, buy it. Deluxe editions, buy that. Merchandise. What do you think I have this for? My health? And not from Goodwill. But in any case, every time the album came out, buy it. I support the band. Go on. Every time they came to New York or in the New Jersey area when I can go, like the PNC or the Storyland Ballroom, I would go, try to get VIP. Most of the time I could. Nowadays I can't, because you need an arm and a leg to meet them now, especially Maria. Maria mostly does the meet and greets now, when you need to, I have $100 to meet Maria. Most bands charge $50, but now I think some of the bands are going to start charging more because, they got to get the money, which is fine and dandy, but $100. Unless you're like Gene Simmons, $3,000 to meet Kiss. I'm like, what? Get out of here. Meet $3,000? Come on. Or $500 to meet Zakk Wylde or something like that. I'm like, really? For the VIP packages and shit. I'm like, can we just do a meet and greet without paying? But then again, everybody, like 30,000 people wanting to meet Zakk Wylde at Madison Square Garden or something like that. Or at the Storyland Ballroom, you get 5,000 people wanting to meet Zakk for the VIP, and he's trying, you got a show to play at 7, you know what I mean? Can't do that. That's why they have the VIP packages. So I understand that, but $100? But anyway, yeah, every time they came to New York or New Jersey back in the day, not now, but because the last time I actually met Maria in the band was 2015. I met Maria in 2019 doing the Sisters of Metal tour with Ash Costello, who I met on that tour as well. She's my sweetheart. Yes, we do make a good couple, Ash. Met Ash Costello twice. I wanted to meet her in June because she's going on tour with her side band, the Hexens. They're going on tour with John 5. Well, I want to seek that show, but I think I might be away on vacation. That sucks! But we'll see what I can do. But anyway, yeah, the last time I actually met the entire band was 2015. That fateful day I went on stage with them. You know that video. So, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I supported the band from Beautiful Tragedy up till now. I may not like some of the decisions they make, especially what Maria has done with the evolution of the band, but I support them either way. I got Ashley Marie into the band. I got Rosa into the band in 2009. She loves the band. She has her own opinions about Maria, what she dresses like, the music. It's hard to please Rosa at times. Not like that, but you know what I mean. She has her own opinions, so I have to respect that. Blah, 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 blah. But I will say this, and I'll end it here. Without In This Moment, and they know this, I've told them many times, without In This Moment, I probably would not be talking to you right now. Because without In This Moment, I've had suicidal thoughts. I've thought about killing myself at times because I have anger issues. Some of the stuff I have anger issues, which I'm trying to battle. I've been battling it for a long time. And my depression, my anxiety, which I still have, my condition and everything. But every time I'm depressed or I'm just having a bad day or I'm just really pissed off after I throw a whole bunch of shit, I throw on some In This Moment, and it calms me down in about an hour or so. It might take me a little more than an hour. But without In This Moment, I would either probably be in jail, dead, or in an insane asylum. But thankfully, I'm not in either one of those. I'm right here talking to you guys off my phone, wearing an In This Moment shirt that I bought, not from Goodwill. But I love this band, and I will continue to support this band and heavy metal for years to come. I'm 45. Probably when I'm 85, I'll still be going to concerts. I talk to my grandson. I remember back in 1985, I saw this band, they're kick-ass, My grandson's like, what the fuck are these guys, Grandpa? I'm my grandpa, Just kidding. But yeah, I got Rosa in this moment. I got her daughter, my stepdaughter, into the band. She really loves a couple of songs: Beautiful Tragedy, Sex Metal Barbie, Whore, Big Bad Wolf. I love all the songs by them, but just some of the songs I kind of like. But I love them all. I gotta support the band any way I can. But like I said, without In This Moment, I'd be dead. Straight up, I would probably be dead. And I told Maria and the band straight up, like, without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Thank you for your music. Thank you for saving my life many times. They hug and support me and everything. That's all I gotta say about that. So that's basically all I gotta say about that. So that's my inspirational video, why I love In This Moment so much. So that's all I gotta say about that. If you want to leave a comment, go ahead. If you like In This Moment, leave a comment. What's your favorite song? What's your favorite album? Favorite tour? Favorite video? Stuff like that. Leave it down below in the description box below. And that's all I can say about that. So that's it. I'm going to have my sensible dinner right now. And then I'm going to take a little break. And then I'm going to come back on the Shadows Lair channel with the 11th episode of the Shadows Lair. Talk about some wrestling and some other stuff. But for now, I'm Peter Gomor signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cocoot. And if you're not down with that, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's inspirational from In This Moment as well. I don't like saying it, but, because it's an inside joke off the second album. Behind the scenes stuff. Fuck you, man. You know what I'm talking about, guys. From In This Moment, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, you're not down with that. Well, fuck you, man. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace and rock on.